Welcome to Grateful Income. So today I am showing you how I plan on turning my, as of now, educational debt into nothingness and paying it off and budgeting it well. So we're starting, and I was looking for a budget planner that really covered everything I need. And I did a Temu haul that also involved some budget planners. I actually ended up sending them back because none of them were distributed in a way where I felt like, okay, I can actually use everything in the planner. So the only thing I actually kept from the Temu haul was the white crocodile binder, because that one looked really nice. Not only like off camera, but also through camera. I really liked the pinkish short ones, but I realized because I already have those, I don't need that. And then I was like, okay, I mean, the purpose of my cash stuffing and budgeting is to pay off debt and not to get too much of things just because I feel like, okay, it's looking pretty, I want it. Because that's a little flip side that I'm also working on. Not only am I good at making gifts for others if I see something I like, because as a child I got rejected the things I wanted to have. Like, I never got them. It was always refused. So now I noticed that ever since I'm an adult, I have the tendency, if I see something and I know I can afford it, so to say, that I'm getting it for myself. And that in the past, when I studied, had led to some not so good financial decisions. I I did not plan on telling that, but hey, let's go. So I was actually when I was 24, I overspent on clothes on ASOS so much that it took me almost forever to pay that off. And the thing was, I ended up not sending it also back in time. Like, I ordered a lot of things just to see, okay, will it fit me? Will it look nice? But then for some reason, because it was exam season, I forgot, I went over the 30 days return window policy, and then I could not send it back. And then as a student, I was sitting on this like big unnecessary invoice just because I had the urge wanting to do something nice for myself, because I always rejected that as a child. And it was like, yeah. So I've been working on that money wound. I've been really focusing lately heavy on working through money wounds I have from my past. I've tackled down ever since I'm 18 and moved out of my parents' house. I've tackled down further childhood wounds that I had, but like money was never like, so to say, a big money wound that showed up. But once I tackled down the bigger childhood wounds in regards of my parents and in regards of everything that happened, now all of a sudden money is coming up and definitely shows and wants to be learned by me. And this is the general curse, so to say, I am breaking, because I do want to be a mother one day. I do want to have children. I do want to have a beautiful family. And in order for me to be the best version of myself for my children and for my future husband, I definitely want to do my part in this. So now that like the major thing is covered, now I'm really focusing on my money, the financial aspect of my life, as a little background story. And so this, back to the money wound with the tendency to over and impulsively spend. I've really worked on that one well. Now, what I have left off in debt to pay is educational debt. I am still getting further education because I'm actually also learning and getting a license in how to release stress and trauma out of the body, because that is something that tremendously helped me with the issues I had throughout my life because of the past. And that is not cheap. So I've already was able to pay off a good amount of money, and now I'm taking it even further and wanting to pay off that quicker, whilst as well budgeting well, having an emergency fund, being prepared, and especially learning that because I'm pretty sure once children come, it's like a lot more to pay attention to, because it's not only in my responsibility to take care for me, but also for maybe 1, 2, or 3, who knows, or 4 or 5 human beings. So I'm doing what I can on my end to become a seasoned adult. Jumping into the budget planner now. So this one, I mean, how aesthetically pleasing is this design, please? Is from that Budget Babe. And in this, you have a financial goal, creator tracker, sinking funds, breakdowns and trackers. It looks at debt, especially also at student loan that you can add. There's a cash stuffing breakdown. You also have savings challenges, and you have monthly expense trackers and paycheck spending plans 1 and 2. So this is, let me show you, like you have savings challenges here, and then you have spending plan 1 and spending plan 2 for your paycheck, and you have monthly expenses and trackers. I mean, I still got this, so this is like almost empty. So we are starting. As of now, the goal is to build an emergency fund and have a sinking fund for me ready for should smaller or bigger emergencies come across that I need to pay off right away. And my action steps towards this is, as you can see, I am doing the 100 envelopes challenge right now. I am also doing the 52 weeks savings challenge with a modification. I am stuffing 5, 10s, 20s, and 50s, because with euros you don't have like €1 and €2 or do only existing coins. So that's why I'm stuffing the 52 week savings challenge a little bit different. And my purpose and motivation is to feel safe and to just be a grown woman. And being a grown woman means you have your life in check, and you know what's going on with your finances, and you manage the areas of your life as well as you can, because that's what adults do. Nobody told me adulting is challenging. You know, like as a kid, you always think, okay, yeah, once you're 18, you can do this, you can do that, and then there's all this freedom, and you have money, and you're like, nobody can tell you what to do, but nobody tells you it comes with bills and all these responsibilities. So, to my sinking funds breakdown, this is so far the things I am saving for and what I've come up with so far. So the goal for me is, I do plan on moving this year, so I do want to have at least 1,000 saved up. I've already managed to save 650, so I am close to my goal. For my pet, I do want to save €300 because he does need to get neutered is the word. Yeah, neutered is the word, I think, because he is full of testosterone and he is very, very lovesick. He's not eating and nothing, and I did not want it to take off his manhood, so to say, because I don't want to let him go through an unnecessary operation in a way, but his testosterone has been building up so much, and I can just tell it's time. And also for the dog, he is his how do I say that? Like, he has big balls. Like, I have a small dog, but even the vet said like, he has so much testosterone, so he's, yeah. Yeah, so in order for him to not suffer love sickness anymore, because there's a lot of female dogs also in the neighborhood, which drives him crazy, and me, because he tries to wake me up in the middle of the night, just to go outside and howl in front of the houses, and having me thinking it's urgent, he needs to go outside to pee or to take a shit. So that's why I'm saving up €300 to get him neutered. Health, I am also saving up just in case I want to get like a vitamin infusion or anything in regards of my health comes up. Here in Europe, we have really good health insurances, and I also have a good one. So this is just like a little bit of extra to have on the side for anything that the health insurance is not covering. Then additionally to the 52-week savings challenge and the 100 envelopes challenge, I want to save 225 for unnamed emergencies. Food, I want to have an extra 150 saved. Car tax and car insurance and car maintenance is self-explanatory. Actually, this is kind of falling away because I do need to get a new, like, I'm not going to get a new car, I'm going to get a used car, but I do need to get a new car in that way because I had a deer accident, a big deer ran into my car, so I need to take care car related. So I'm going to use whatever I've saved up here to get a new car. I'm saving up for a new one. And then when it comes to education travel costs, I do have to travel sometime to get further education. And in order to cover anything in related gas or hotel, now I'm saving up a little bit extra. So my hotel cost is €50 and €30 is going into gas. Because this is in an area where I also have friends, I do not have to pay for food because I'm getting invited for food. So this is already tackled down, and moving was my focus, and I am really, really close to reaching that goal. And then, so what my plan is to keep on track of